So traders, the stock market right now is on a steaming run to the upside. And man, have I been getting some flack for the last few months about this market. But let me share with you what I've been saying and what's probably likely to come. Let's get straight into it, guys. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. All right, traders, flash sale, $7. See that trading course on the screen? Just for $7. If you want some help, then this trading course is for you. I call it the breakthrough to give you the breakthrough that you need. Link in the description. Now, stock market. So traders, what's happening right now is as if you guys have been following me for more than a few months, you would know that I've been bullish this whole thing. I've been bullish this entire year. In fact, I've continued to have a minimum of a $5,000 target and potentially even a 5,400 by the end of this year, right? So this is all the data that's probably going to come towards the end of this year, which is only a 15% move to the upside. It's actually not that pretty. It's actually not that big at all. But the thing is this, guys, right? And the thing is that I've always had a minimum of a $5,000, a 5,000 print. But if we look at this channel, right, this is where we're probably going to make to the other side of this channel here somewhere. And so I see that 5,400 being X marks the spot. This line is at the end of the year. Around about that. Yeah. Is that the end of the year? Yep. Yeah, that's actually roughly the end of the year. So we can see that through there. So the thing is, traders, is that I hope you can see and I hope you can realize that why I've been so bullish this market and why we're getting such a big move out of the stock market right now. And I tell you what, traders, I did a video. See this arrow here? For you guys know this, right? I did a video this day here saying, traders, get ready. We're probably going to go for a move to all-time new highs again because we've had this pullback now and we're breaking out. And man, I got some flack on that video. It's like, John, you don't know what you're talking about. It's going to crash everything has been everything, right? Everything has been everything. And the reason, and all I was saying to you traders is that, and what's still happening to this day, right? What's still happening to this day is we are continuing to be in this environment where there is floods of liquidity in the markets. And that's where so many people have got this wrong. Me, you traders, I've been bullish this entire year, this entire market. I've had a 5,000 target for this entire year. That's the minimum basis, right? A lot more aggressive target, 5,400. But my conservative target's always been 5,000. I even did a video 3-4 months ago. It's actually my main video saying, here we go, 5,000 print. And even on the Nasdaq. And the thing is, that's the reason, guys, and this is the reason why I've put my money where my mouth is. I've been long this market for the majority of this year, right? And I mean reaping the rewards. And so I still continue to see a 17,000 print, or probably to the top of this channel when it comes to the Nasdaq. So the big thing that I'm seeing right now, traders, is that nothing has changed, right? A lot of people have been worried about, but what if the Fed taper? It's going to create the market crash. Let the market do the talking, okay, traders? I may be wrong in saying we're going to see a 17,000 print. That could be completely out the window. It's like, John, you suck. You have no idea what you're talking about. Get your ass out of here, mate. It's like, all right. S&P 500, 5,000. I see a 5,000 print coming. John, you're wrong. Get your ass out of here, mate. But remember, traders, firstly, the big foundations underneath these markets hasn't changed. Now, if the Fed comes out and slams the brakes on these things, means they taper massively, not by 10% or whatever they're planning to do, and they start to jack up interest rates really quickly to try to combat inflation, which they're probably not going to do because the Fed is always late. They let markets get way too out of control, then they try to combat it. They let inflation get way too out of control, then they combat it, right? Because inflation, the Fed is an inflation creator, not an inflation fighter. Well, they've been trying to create inflation, right? Now they're getting it. Now the cat's out of the bag. It's a wildcat too. It's very hard to contain once it's out of the bag, right? It's like, wow! And then there's, those wildcats, they just get out and you're trying to chase it and it's off. It's like, and that's what inflation is going to be like. So unless the Fed comes out this week and says, you know what, we really need to put the brakes on big time. And if they go from 120, like if they go, oh, we've got to slowly, gradually go down like this, take it easy. It's like, come on, no. Right? Well, that's no to the markets, right? And inflation. Because remember, traders, the neutral interest rate is 2.5%. Neutral simply means it's not bullish for assets or it's not bearish for assets. 2.5% is the neutral rate without the 120 of QE every single month. Without the 3.5 trillion that's on the sidelines that's actually being pumped in the markets right now. Without the 1 to 2 trillion dollars worth of buybacks every year. And without without the money coming from the bond market, without money coming from the European market. You see what I'm saying, traders? So that's without that. But where are we now? Basically zero and QE. So if they go, oh, we're not going to touch interest rates, but we're going to take from 120 down to 105. We're going to slowly taper. Geez, one, asset prices are going to continue to go nuts. Biggest, greatest bull market in history is underway. It's the reason why I'm still long to this day, guys. And you know this. I've been long this market for many months now. Especially the S&P 500, right? And so we can see all that. And so, but then on top of all that, technical analysis. The trend is your friend until the end, right, traders? The trend is your friend until the end. Is there any end of trend here? No. The market's just made a new high. Now, you know what? The trend is your friend until the end. And the end of the trend has not, the market is just continuing to make new highs. We may get a pullback here, but a higher low and away we go. So the market is continuing to be massive. Even the Dow Jones, right? Dow Jones is breaking out very nicely from this overall sideways movement. Where's the Dow Jones going to end up? Probably up here, somewhere around the 40,000 mark. Where's the, even the Russell? Look at the Russell, right? Russell's been in this sort of, this is the trend line that's been in. This is the overall big channel. And look at this Russell just sideways. This is the calm before the storm on the Russell. And look what's happened with the Russell. We're just starting to break out of this sort of major channel coming down. And we're starting to break out with what? With this. Let me see. Can I bring my, yeah, cool. Right, with a low, higher low, and now a higher low. And we're breaking out right now, and especially breaking above this significant resistance through here. Wow, even the Russell 2000 is now starting to break out after all this time, right? And now it looks like we're about to race back up. If we have a look at this here, it looks like we're probably going to race back up towards the highs, which is probably around that sort of, depending on how fast it goes. But if we have another move like we did back here in the Russell, see look at this here, November, December into January. Look what happened, right? First, it's really interesting, right? We did nothing for quite some time, and then going into November, we actually had a big move. Then we've done nothing. Now going into November, we're probably going to have another big move again. So traders, get ready because it's game on. Traders, make sure you grab that $7 trading course in the link in the description. Or if you'd just like to jump on some sort of free training to help you out with it, I'm running a free training. The link is in the description as well. Have a great day, guys. I'll speak to you soon.